Cool. Let's pull up Lewis. Lewis is in the building. Lewis, what's good, brother?
Hello, guys.
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Love it. Love it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. How are you guys?
TGMETRICS. I'm good. I'm excited for this one. I've been seeing you guys for a long time. You guys launched quite a while ago. And I remember seeing some stuff. It looks like you have a really cool interface, sleek interface for tracking some stuff. So I'm excited to check out your platform. You will be able to share your screen too if you want to like show us all this stuff.
And hey, Dom, a little bit of lore is TGMETRICS. When Chill and I were streaming back in May, they used to raid our chat.
Yep.
Like crazy.
That's some lore, dude. Pre-MCG.
Yeah.
I think I was the first dev to join, no?
Yes, you might have been the first interview. That's right. Actually, that is all right. Let's set the record straight, folks. TGMETRICS was our first project interview.
Full circle moment, dude. This is pre-Dinero Dom on MCG.
This is,
And from what I understand, Lewis, like from when you first came on our show, TGMETRICS started as kind of this one idea, but since then it's kind of grown into something much bigger than what it was. Can you explain that a little bit to us and how your project has grown?
Of course, happy to do it. I am a vintage guy. I'm an old guy. So I have a presentation. So if you don't mind, I will share my screen and then I can walk through this.
Please do. Great. Are you German, by the way?
No. Guess my nationality.
Dude, I'm so bad at this. I hate you for putting me on the
You're set up for failure at that.
I met some German guys at the bar last night. They were feeding me drinks, so I was like, not in a gay way, bro, not in a gay way. But that's what I thought, German. But
no,
I don't know.
I'm Brazilian.
You're Brazilian.
But I live in Spain. And I live in France. And I live in France, so I have a mix of accents, I guess.
Nice, dude. Love it. Foreign.
Cool, guys. So,
disclosure: Dom was drinking last night.
I don't know what's wrong with you, bro.
Lewis, we're looking forward to the presentation.
Dom.
It's not very often that we have a project that comes in with a full-on presentation. So love this, number one. But yeah, feel free to go.
Nice. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, cool, guys. Yes, I mean, I have a long experience in like a founding startup, so I already participated of events where I had to pitch the startups, etc. And I face this as I'm pitching TGMETRICS to you guys and to all the investors. So that's why I made the presentation in a startup style, Web2 style. So let me first introduce the team. So I'm Luis, I'm the founder. I have 17 years of experience. I founded already a lot of startups. I sold one, and I've been building TGMETRICS since January. And as Chill also mentioned, we changed a lot. We are much bigger than what we were before. So I'm here also to give you guys more information and also some alpha. We have Felipe, who is our designer, 15 years experience, and we also have PTR, who is our front-end engineer. So this is the team that is currently working on TGMETRICS. So what is TGMETRICS? So as Chul also mentioned, we were born as a Telegram bot. That the main idea was to collect metrics from Telegram groups on the crypto space and create a dashboard where both investors and the project could analyze and see their data. And this was very cool. So now, for example, we have 150, I think, projects using the bot. But then we noticed that it wasn't just on Telegram that things were happening. We were also seeing like a lot of things on X, right? So that's why we embedded X data to this platform and also on-chain data. And recently, we started to integrate with Launchpads because we've been seeing that there is a lot of fight to identify what is the strongest Launchpad. So we are processing also this data. I saw that Chul was showing DAO's interface. We have a native integration with them, which we announced 2 weeks ago, I guess. And then what is this integration is that we are getting projects that are trending on the Launchpads, and then we're collecting all the metrics for their X pages, and we're ranking them. So the goal of TGMETRICS, it is to rank the projects based on community and support activity on X. That means like the output of all of this data processing that we do, It is first a score that comes from 0 to 100, and second, the ranking, so in which place the project is. And also, as investor and as a project, you can analyze all of these metrics that are both for Telegram and X, and we'll be also adding more social platforms to these metrics. So TGMETRICS is now, it's much more than Telegram. We are an InfoFi, a layer on crypto space, and we're processing and digesting a lot of this data.
So real quick too, can you go back to slide?
Yeah, of course.
So why is it important to see who's in the community, see who's posting and talking about your stuff? I think it's important to cover that.
Yeah. So you mean for the projects?
Yeah. Like why is it important to know these metrics in the first place?
Yeah, that's a very good point. So we believe that for micro, even mid market cap projects, communities and supporters are the heart of it. So how people will know about projects, if not by people speaking about them on X. You can have the best technology, but if people don't know you, and if people are not optimists about your project on X or on Telegram, you can't be seen. That's why TGMETRICS measure this.
Great, cool. Just wanted to cover that.
So do you measure it from a trader's perspective? Like I come on TGMETRICS to find things that might be trending before the chart reflects it, or are you using it for projects that can kind of stoke this excitement and energy on X?
That's a very good question. I will also walk through on the website. But with the score, we are able to anticipate market movements because the score, it's based fully on the activity on the community and the supporters, meaning that we see that, of course, that you have a score growth, and then the market cap goes up right after. That's something that we've been noticing. That's why you have a section on the website that is like the score growth in the past 24 hours. And it's nothing related to on-chain, it's fully social. And the algorithm that we identified that are growing in terms of trending. So you can anticipate market movements with the score.
Checks out. Sick. You can keep
cool.
pushing.
Okay, cool. So let me just resume. So for the products, we have the Telegram bot. If you add to any crypto community, you have a lot of metrics. You can see leaderboards. You have new followers, notification. You have sentiment analysis. You have TLDR. So you have a bunch of features that helps you to improve the engagement of your community, right? And if you add the Telegram bot to your group, you will be automatically listed on TGMETRICS.ai. But that doesn't mean that if you don't have the bot added to your community, it doesn't mean that you are not going to be listed, because now we opened to process and to crawl all the data from different projects to identify the ones that are trending, and we're listing them automatically. That means we don't need this project to add the Telegram bot to their project. So I'll be showing you guys how it looks like live. Let me just share here the screen. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's up.
The website?
Yep.
Cool. So here's the TGMETRICS.ai. This is the home page. You can see here a lot of metrics. I will try to not go into details, but here it is the score that I mentioned to you guys. These are the projects that are trending in terms of score. These are the ones that projects that have the bot added to their Telegram groups, and they are trending. Faces. Yeah, exactly.
We've had both of them on.
Wow, Peter has actually a pretty solid community engagement system. I was actually going to ask them how they were doing that.
Exactly. That's why they are on the first position. They are super pushy. And then here you have the Launchpad ranking. So basically, we are the only platform that measure the Launchpad, not based on on-chain data, but on social data. So basically, we have an average score for all the projects under that Launchpad. And then we have the average, and then we calculate, and then we give a ranking. That means these are the top 3 now. They are constantly changing it. We've been seeing Believe growing on the ranking, and their sentiment is also growing, and we've been seeing very positive comments about Believe recently, right?
So I got a question for you personally, Lewis. I'm kind of a contrarian trader, if you will. So if you see someone on the Telegram bashing something, that's typically when I get interested in buying, and vice versa. How have you seen that reflect in the social sentiment scores that you see? I mean, you see all of social sentiment. How do you typically see that play out? Is there typically a correlation between, a lot of people being a bandwagon on something and it doing the opposite thing, or how does that look from your end?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So we are correlating some metrics that are going up before the market movement, basically, and that's the score. That I always comes to the score because the score was made for that. For the score, we don't see on chain. We see only social. So the sentiment, of course, something interesting as well. Like already giving you guys a kind of a hint about using TGMETRICS. It is the number of Telegram members. So when we see like the number of Telegram members going up, it's ridiculous. Like it always like the market cap is going up afterwards. So this is also a correlation. But on the sentiment side, it is tricky, but it is true that when we see a sentiment going down for the project, and you can have a sentiment analysis per project, the price going down like before or after. That's a very cool.
Guys, look at Block Swap. Dom, when did we have them on the show?
I was actually just texting the private chat. That's so funny.
40%. Oh my gosh.
It's so funny to see.
They are growing. We are now opening as well AMAs with the projects that are trending on TGMETRICS and FTP. Good. Like I'm speaking with them next week. They confirmed an AMA, and we'll be also inviting other projects to speak with us.
That's
and here, guys. Yeah, thank you. So here are the ranking. Again, you can see here based on the score. You have here metrics about the holders. You have the followers growth, and then you can have all these metrics on chain and social. If you click on filter, you can filter by fields. You can also reorder columns. And if you click here, you can see the by Launchpads. And then we have here 6 Launchpads, and we are now speaking with 2 more Launchpads to be integrated to TGMETRICS. So let's see here, for example. Go.
Quick question. I see you have the score there. Can you explain a little bit more about the score? Because I saw on the dashboard on the homepage there, like on the top left, you had like all like how are we supposed to think about the score?
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's why with the new version of TGMETRICS, we are opening the score calculation. So here on the project detail, we will have 3 widgets that explain you a bit more about how the score was calculated. So there's a bit of a secret sauce, but we take into consideration engagement for your posts, engagement for your community. If you have a community on X, it counts a lot. That's something that it's a tricky thing about the score. The sentiment as well. If people are positive about your project, not only your community, but also people that are mentioning your project. Mentions, how many people are mentioning, the interactions about these mentions. If your page is growing, so the number of followers is growing. Also, based on how many followers you have, how is the engagement of these followers? Because one thing that you have a page with 1,000 followers, and then you have a lot of engagement. But if you have the same engagement with a page of 100,000 followers, we give a better score for the smaller one with more engagement. So that's a mix of engagement, growth, sentiment, and yes, these are the sentiments I said. So these are the 3 main variables. But we'll be opening soon on the score that gives you more details, because projects has been asking us why my score is this. So we'll give you more information.
Lewis, I'd like to put in a request. So one thing that I post about and talk about constantly is the growth in MCG. So what I think we should do is do a version of this for live stream shows, especially shows that are finding tradable alpha. So that's like the core thing for MCG is we want to have people on that are going to share tradable alpha. And so, yeah, I mean, I would love
You mean live streams? What do you mean by live streams?
like shows like this, Thread Guy. There's
okay, cool. That's
like
nice.
Delphi Digital. There's Real Vision.
Okay,
I don't know. There's tons of them, right? But
that's
I think,
very nice.
I would like to know, is our show the leading ICM show, right? Like on these
That's
symbols,
nice.
does our show cover it? And the way you can tell is
Mm-hmm.
like we'll tag the project in the show notes and stuff on X.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
that's very nice. I took notes here. It makes sense.
Love
and
it.
last
Love a receptive
question. Good point, Dom. Last question on the score. So this is out of 0 to 100. So kind of like the closer, or is it? It is out of 0 to 100.
Yeah, 0 to 100.
So the closer to 100, the better the social metrics, basically.
Yeah, I took the first one.
Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
I took the first place by proposals. Guys, I will try to speed up here because I have something that I really want to share with you guys. So again, this is the you can see all of these metrics, the score correlation with the price and what people are speaking about, on-chain metrics, sentiment analysis here, metrics about the followers, smart followers, top posts, mentions, everything here. In case you come here and then you click, for example, in a project that is using TGMETRICS, because like they're using the bot, you'll have not only X metrics, but you'll have also the Telegram metrics here on the side. So you have everything in a single page to analyze how is the engagement of this project. You have also the sentiment analysis not only for X, but also for Telegram. And you have, again, everything in one page. Guys, I will speed up here because I want to show you something that this is the biggest alpha that I could give to you.
Biggest alpha. I like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know that you like alphas, guys. Let me just share my screen again. Can you see?
Yeah, no, we love alpha on the show, so we appreciate we appreciate you giving the audience something big here. Let's do it.
Okay, can you see it?
You're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So again, I will try to speed up because we spoke a lot. So here is the revenue model. We have business API and we have the future projects. You can be on top of the ranking if you pay. Good thing about TGMETRICS, we are already covering our costs with the business API and the future projects, which is good news that we achieved this in September. So it was good.
Nice.
Here we have 120 Telegram groups. We have 10,000 monthly users on the website. 600 projects are listed, and we are analyzing currently 3,000 projects. That means we are checking them, but they didn't check some filters that they need to check before getting listed. But we are constantly analyzing more and more projects, but now I think we have 600 projects listed because I took this before.
Those metrics are pretty impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we've been working a lot on the new version of TGMETRICS, which is what I showed you, and the response was very good. We increased a lot the number of monthly users, daily users, people who are super recurrent. We measure everything. We have heat maps. We have also a survey that users can say what they are missing on TGMETRICS. So there are a lot of cool things and thanks, but I'm super happy with the results so far. Cool, guys. So the alpha that I wanted to share with you, and I hope that I can give you more information and not taking so long. First, like, we've been doing TGMETRICS step by step, right? So like we started with Telegram, we opened for X, and then we built the score, and then we have the whole infrastructure for social. And we identified one problem, right, that we want to tackle, like the info fight today. So new projects like TGMETRICS back in January, it is super hard for you to get attention among so many tokens that are being launched daily, right? So what you can do, like you can burn a lot of cash on marketing, hiring KOLs that sometimes they don't deliver a real engagement. It's hard, right? There are also projects that Kaito and Cookie that they do the info fight campaigns, but they're extremely expensive, and that's why when you go to their website, you see just huge projects, right? and you still want to launch on Launchpads. Nowadays, you have Pump Fund, Believe, Bonk, and they all pay you fees, and like you get the support from the community, right? So this is good. You want the Launchpad to be launched on Launchpad, but this is an issue, right? And the supporters, people that are speaking about these projects, they don't feel very safe to speak about very early projects. There's a chance of rug, and we all know that it's very hard in this ecosystem. That's why in the beginning, it's so hard for you to prove yourself as a builder, right? So we are building Blips. Blips, it is the first Info5 program built for the trenches. And how it will work. And I'm saying, guys, that it's alpha because I shared yesterday that I was going to speak about it. I didn't give any details. Nice. And now I'm not going to get into details because we don't have time, but I will cover the main topics about the Blips.
Cool.
So Blips, it is Launchpad friendly, community first, and it's built to scale Solana like never before. So how it will work, right? You as a dev, as a builder, you go to our website, and then you can create your project there. You can create your campaign. And then you will say, okay, I want to launch on Bonk. I want to launch on Pump Fund. Whatever the Launchpad will cover this Launchpad. And then in this campaign, you will inform how much of your supply you want to share with the supporters, because the supporters will be people on X chilling about your project as crazy. And they will get, in exchange, part of their supply as, for example, Kaito and Cookie.fun, they are doing. The supporters will participate, so they will check the projects on the website, and they will be promoting your project, like I'm speaking with you to you as a builder, chilling about your project on X, on Telegram, and they will earn points that they will convert into a share of the committed supply. And then we'll have a ranking, of course, and for example, the top 50 will get part of this supply that is shared by the project. The third one is like pre-TGE, like we can have early access for TGMETRICS token holders. So token holders of TGMETRICS, they will stake their tokens, and they can have access to buy these projects when they are launching. And then you have the token launch. Token launch is launched to the selected Launchpad. So the Launchpad that you selected, supporters will receive their percentage of the supply that you shared, that you said that you will be sharing, but they will be vested. So it's not like a pump and dump effect. The project will be automatically listed on TGMETRICS, and they will get even a boost on TGMETRICS.ai, and it will be also visible by the 10,000 users every month. So for the projects, it is the smartest way to launch in Solana with community first. So projects get all the benefits of launching on the Launchpad: volume, fair launch, eyes looking at their project. But you are already born with a community behind. And then you can have a combined benefits of a structured TGE. You receive support from long-term holders through these locked locations that I mentioned. You build a community trust with token locks as well, and it will be also automatically listed on TGMETRICS, boosted and shared with our community of users. For supporters, like you will get access to early stage projects. You will have a fair way of exchanging your chilling by supply. So you have the cover of no rugs because we are also locking the tokens of the dev. And you can be also recognized as an early backer of this project that could become the next big thing. For TGMETRICS, the platform that grows with every launch. So we will give access to the token holders to this project, and then we can turn TGMETRICS into a launch hub of Solana. And this is the first time that a platform that is being launched with the Launchpad capabilities, but we are not a Launchpad. We have the integrations, but it's already start with the community, with an Info5, with everything that we can offer with TGMETRICS. So percentage of supply from every launch, exclusive pre-TGE, and then we have more people being launched, more projects being launched on TGMETRICS. We'll have more traffic to the TGMETRICS, and then we have more people using our API because they will want the access to these APIs, and then we have more sponsor listings, and then this is the flywheel that will keep running non-stop. And also all of these benefits for the holders of TGMETRICS will be exclusively for the ones that are staking. So we are also buying more supply in a daily basis, because we are creating our treasury that will be staking through this program. Then the rewards of the staking will be coming from the supply that we are buying since 2 days ago.
So can I just summarize this? So you're launching because we only have 5 minutes left. So you're launching a Launchpad, but not the actual. It's more of a Launchpad to bootstrap the community, the organic community. Using underlying Launchpads. Is that correct?
Exactly. We don't have a Launchpad yet. But we are integrated. We'll be integrated to the major Launchpad. So basically, as a project, like, you'll get all the benefits of launching with a Launchpad and launching with your own community. We're mixing both and providing all these features through TGMETRICS.
I love the way you align incentives, by the way. I love that. Yeah, go ahead, Dom.
I was just about to say, can we clap it up for the presentation?
Thank you.
From now on, this
Sorry,
is
that's
standard.
Sorry, I spoke very fast because I just wanted to, because I know that we are a bit late.
Dude, desperate times call for desperate measures. You did good. Let's talk about tokenomics a bit. You talked about some benefits for stakers. Can you tell us a bit about tokenomics? How can you make your token deflationary? What are you doing there?
Yeah, for sure. So since we've been using 100% of the revenue from the business API is being used to buy and burn tokens. So we've been doing this so far, and now with the revenue from the tokens sponsored, a part of it we are using to buy back, but to use on the stake program. So with this program, basically, you as a token holder TGMETRICS, you'll be staking your TGMETRICS token. You'll get a nice APY, and second, you'll be participating of the TGEs of all the projects that are being launched through TGMETRICS.
Nice. And last question I have on this, because there was actually a model of this that was experimented with before, in terms of committing a percentage of supply for kind of community engagement. One of the things that that they ran into was kind of like botting. You know, you have some of these like Twitter accounts that would just kind of not really say anything valuable. Maybe they'll copy tweets or whatever. You know, what kind of way will you try to assure that there's kind of organic engagement versus just this kind of like botting on Twitter?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Joe. So this is the main challenge, I must say. This is what Kaito has been struggling, and they found now the solutions, but they are 1B project. We've been very specialized on analyzing social data. So now TGMETRICS, when we started, we weren't able to clean this data. But now we are cleaning and we are spotting the bots, and we're not counting them, for example, on the score. So it's not yet bulletproof, but it's much, much better. But basically, I mean, it's kind of quote mark obvious when you see a bot. They're always posting the same thing. They don't have real engagement. They have, they're not checked profile. So we have a couple of things that we check before attributing the engagement to that project or to that person. Because now, for the first time ever, TGMETRICS will have the people leaderboard, right? Until now we just had project leaderboard. Now we'll have people leaderboard because of the Blips program. So that's why we are very good at it, but that's something that it's a big challenge.
Got you. Love that, man. Hey, love what you're building. Appreciate you coming in fully prepared with the presentation. Chat is loving it, by the way.
They are.
And Leon
Nice.
Mavis was one of your biggest supporters earlier.
That's right,
on the stream.
Leon. I remember Leon.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
first interview on MCG when I actually named it Microcap Gems back then. So it was MCG was TGMETRICS. So that's the lore, guys.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle.
I'm the first patient. I'm super happy with this. And thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
It was super good to speak with you.
Likewise.
And yeah, I mean, sorry for speeding up the part of this part of the presentation, but I know it was short, but I wanted to give you guys more info about the Blips program. We are opening these
for live streamers. Honestly, I will use that data to like promote our channel and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's very nice. I like one thing that we are doing. It is a page per Launchpad. So you click on the Launchpad, you'll see everything like the main projects, the people that are speaking about.
Here's the thing: is like we show that we have like 3x on this project, 10x on this call, and what like. All it is like when the first time that account talked about this symbol and had it on their show or whatever.
A hit rate tied with that as well would be interesting, right? If there's an account that tweets 20 tickers in a day, but only hits, and then he's celebrating the one that hits and does really well, it's like, well, you're not actually a good trader. You kind of just got lucky, right? So you got.
We're not trying to expose ourselves here, Dom.
Yeah. This is very nice. I took note here, so I'll share you guys as soon as we have something, but I love this idea. Just one final note, guys. We'll probably share the final version of Blips with a very nice market campaign in 2 weeks, more or less. We already have one project that will be launching through TGMETRICS, and like it was, we spoke yesterday, and it's already there. So I will be selecting manually the first 10 projects, and then until we scale this. So in 2 weeks,
we can expect them off here to keep schedule. But thank you, Lewis.
No, that's all, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right,
appreciate you, Lewis. Awesome presentation, awesome project.
Thank you.